physically we were really, really good. I think that's what kept us kind of in the game or getting the lead. I think it was our physical presence. I thought from the tip we were ready, and we sustained it too. They came on real strong at the end. Obviously they went super small, but they're still strong and fast and have really good athletes. I felt like DeAndre really helped us. There was a stretch there where he was just grabbing every board and kind of clearing everybody out. So I think that was huge too.
We're waiting word on an update on Kyrie Irving, but especially with him playing so well, what will be the key to keeping his momentum going once Kyrie does return?
Yeah, so first thing about Kyrie, he started on-court work, which is a real positive sign for us. He will be out for Miami, and then we'll see how it progresses. But the fact that he started the on-court work is good news for us. Out for Miami, and then we'll see going forward.
Kenny, you mentioned defense, physicality. Right here. What is it specifically about defense, and is it really just a want-to thing? Because it seems like this was the best game, start to finish, the full 48 you guys locked in.
No, it's more than want to. There's layers of it. I think it's a want to is the first, and then the second is executing the game plan. The scout that it was JV scout tonight, so understand what we're doing. We did make some adjustments with Kemba, and I wouldn't say they were radical, but they were pretty significant. So guys, like you gotta have the mental part too, and then I think the last part is how resilient you are when they do make runs and they do come back. So it's kind of like a three-piece answer there.
Kenny, as far as Spencer goes, in what ways is Spencer Dinwiddie a better player this season than he was last season?
More confident. Like I always felt like that with Spence. He kind of in the past, he didn't know how good he was. Really, you'd be surprised. As talented as he is, I think his confidence is just growing. And this kind of scenario he's in right now with kind of running the team, I think that's given him more confidence. And when Kyrie comes back, I think that's just going to give us a team with more depth, a more powerful team. But listen, he's playing as good as anybody in the NBA right now, in my humble opinion.
Hey Coach, Seth Van with the Maritimes. You're almost a quarter of the way through the season. I think you guys are 6-2 in the last 8 games without Kyrie. Where would you assess in terms of where the team is right now, both from a mental and physical standpoint?
So I think the record says we're about average. Quite honestly, I don't want to start saying that we're ready for the lead or we're start to talk about top C's or any like. I think we're still building this thing. I think this stretch has really helped us so that we do have depth and we can get through. Everybody's talking about Kyrie. There's also Karis LeVert, who is out. You can argue 2 of our best players. So I think moments like these really make your team stronger. I think physically we're standing, and that was one of my concerns. We're playing these guys a lot of minutes. We're running Spencer a lot of minutes, but we've managed it I think decently. And again, have to keep trusting that bench. I think their defensive identity was evident again tonight. So I do feel good momentum. Like I feel like the group's coming together. From a spiritual chemistry standpoint. So especially, I think this was important. Can you beat a really, really good team? When you're shorthanded. So I know we were home. I know it was a noon game, but that gives us a lot more confidence.
Kenny, especially after how he played on Wednesday, what did you think of the defensive job you guys did on Kemba Walker? 6 for 19 shooting, 1 free from 3.
Yeah, like I said, I think I said about this kind of like a little bit when you have 2 games and it's just like it reminds you of the playoffs. Like, oh man, you got to look at the tape. It's like we got to make some adjustments, and we did, and I think that helped us. And you don't make too big a deal of adjustments. Sometimes it's just your your defensive force and execution. I thought we're at a higher level. And then, I told the guys before the game, I felt like the first game, Boston did all the dirty work. That was the rebounding, that was the loose balls, and we kind of took care of the little things tonight on top of playing, initially, good defense.
Kenny, what's been the difference for Jarrett the past few games?
Man, I don't know. Yeah, we were just talking about it in there. I feel like there's a physical, improvement. Like, the guy's he's all over the place. He's on every board. He's blocking it. He's at the rim protecting. He's like our quarterback on defense. And then anytime we miss a shot, it seems like he's cleaning up. This is, I'm going to be honest, it's not something we emphasize. He's just kind of doing it all. You got to give him all the credit in the world. And then the confidence is growing. He told me the other day, I found my routine. Sometimes that sounds like a little thing, but I think sometimes in the NBA, you guys, you find that, and that's what young players are always looking for. What's my routine look like, and whatever that routine is, I hope he keeps doing it.
Kenny, just following up on Kyrie, what specifically was he able to do on court today? Has he advanced to shooting yet? Is he close to that?
Yeah, advanced to shooting. So I don't have a video of his workout, and I was preparing, so obviously moving up and down, ball handling, all that. So no contact yet. Just to be clear.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Sorry.